Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mason from GamesGlore and More, and I'm back again with another tutorial. And before this tutorial starts, I just want to go ahead and say that this house that I build on video is very good for a mountain house. I originally built it as a mountain house on a Let's Build a couple years ago, and I've always wanted to make a tutorial for it, but I could never decide whether or not I wanted to make it as a mountain house or if I wanted to add a backside. In this video, I decided to go ahead and add a design for the backside, but I'm just showing you what it could look like if you go ahead and build it as a mountain house. The reason why I never built it as a mountain house because every mountain is different and it's hard for me to explain where to place something whenever you might have grass blocks all over the place, and I don't want to have to build a mountain on video or anything like that. So I just decided to come up with a backside design. But if you are really careful and you pay close attention, you might be able to just go ahead and build the house as a mountain house, um, and just forget about the backside completely. So this is what my house looks like as a mountain house, and soon we will get into the actual design that I came up with the video. So thank you. Bye. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mason from GamesGlore and More, and today we are going to be building a modern house. I'm going to go as slow as possible on this tutorial, and it's a cool design. I showed it as the mountain house, and now I'm going to show you the actual design. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to grab quartz, and we are going to place a 4x4 little box like this. And now we are going to take this up 6 blocks, all of them going up 4x4. 3, 4, 5, and 6. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to take our quartz and we are going to go 1 block below the top and we are going to bring it over 25. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now we are going to bring that same layer all the way across 1 block above it. And then we'll go on the inside and we're going to do the same thing one more time with a second layer, 25 across, like that. If I ever go a little too fast on this, I would recommend pausing the video and watching it, and filling in what you have to do, and then watch later on. I don't think there's going to be too many points where I go too fast, though, to be honest. So the next thing we will do is we will go on the inside, and we are going to break 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to go 1 block ahead and do the same exact thing. This just to show you where I place the block a little bit easier. And on this diagonal block right here, we are going to place a cyan stained clay block like that. And then we're going to bring it over 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Now we're going to bring this over 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to fill in the rest. It's just going to be a little gray box like that. And now we are going to bring this up to where it is 1 block below the quartz. And it's 1 in front also. So like that. So now we are going to fill all these up, just a little gray box. And that represents like the opening of the house. Just filling in these blocks. And this part that we're filling into the, like, below us is the garage, or just where you would put your house, or your car, not your house. So we're going to leave that open for now. And the next thing we're going to do is we are going to work on the main window. So we're going to go all the way to the far left, and we're going to place 2 blocks like that, and then 2 more like that. And then we are going to bring a row all the way across with quartz, and we are going to bring it to where it is exactly even with the end of our gray box, like that. Right there. And now we are going to go back all the way to the left side again, and we are going to place a block like that. And I was checking to see if I could change the daylight settings. I forgot to do that. 2 more blocks right there, and then bring it over all the way across again right there. And let's see, I'm going to sleep real quick. There we go. So now we are going to go over here, and we are going to place 1 more layer of quartz like this. Just pay attention to what I'm doing right there. So there we go, that's the beginning of the house. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the right side, and we are going to bring these courts across like 9 blocks. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this looks kind of weird right now, but we're actually going to make it even with our gray box. It'll look better in a few minutes after we patch in the rest of the house. But what we're doing right here is we're just filling in the courts to where it's even with our other side of the house as far as it goes top. So it's 6 blocks tall. Alrighty, getting that filled in. So now what we're going to do is we are going to come over here, and we are going to place in this wall to where it's like 2 blocks thick, like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get our stained clay, and we're going to go over 2, and then we are going to place a stained clay block like that, or actually we're going to go over 3, and we're going to make a 3x3 stained clay little box again. This represents just like a support beam type thing, and we are going to bring it up 3, 4, that's 4 tall, and we're going to bring it up, I believe, 11, maybe 12, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That might be it, honestly. So now we're going to place quartz, and this is just like a support beam. So it's 11 tall, 3x3 quartz. So there we go. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to fill in this roof. Bring these over to where it's like even with the other design, and fill in the roof like this. Just a flat roof. There we go. And go on the inside and fill it in again like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go on the back of the house again. And this is the part that doesn't exist on my mountain house. But we are going to place 3 quartz blocks like that, and bring it up to where it is even with the other height of the other quartz structures. Like that. There we go. Now we are going to go over here. I believe we're going to fill in our glass. So I use white stained glass. And we're going to go 1 block indentation like this and bring it all the way across. And we're going to stop right before the last block to where it's still an indentation when we turn that side. So we are going to place a block like that just so we can remember that we have it like that. And bring in these quartz like this. I forgot to do that. Like that. Okay, so now we're going to go over here to the left side, and we are going to place a glass block right here, just to start our building. And we are going to get our quartz out, place 2, then 2 more, and then we are going to bring these across to where they are even with the other side on the back. So we make sure that's even, and then we're going to bring those across in just a sec. We're going to do the same thing with the top side, and we're going to connect the house from the front to back. So now I'm going to come over here, bring this across like this. There we go. And bring that across like this. There we go. It's completely built across. And now we are going to fill in the glass blocks like this with an indentation. Don't forget about that part. This house is very cool on the outside. It is built as a modern mountain house, like I said. So the interior is not very big. It's more about the exterior whenever you're talking about it being just not a mountain house. But it is still pretty cool. You know, it's a really cool structure, but it's like the interior is really small. So I guess you could categorize this as a small modern house. It really is pretty small. So now we're going to add a staircase with slabs like this. We're going to bring it across like that. Bring it all the way up like I'm doing with top slabs and regular slabs. This is just to access the the top, the roof, I guess. I guess you could make it a porch, whatever you want to call it. Break into the structure like that and go like that. There we go. And now we're going to add a little like border around it like this. Just one higher with the slabs. There we go. So that's pretty cool. Now I believe we're going to fill in the roof. No, we're going to fill in this like this to where it makes the windows not where they're just hanging like that. Or floating, really. So like I said, the interior on the inside is not very big. If you do build it as the mountain house, though, you can make it as big as you want. You just have to pay attention closely to the front of the house rather than, you know, everything. And that last part right there. Just to make it a little bit more, you know, even. And the roof. We're going to make it to where it's just one block, like one layer, not to where it's double layered. So just filling in a flat roof. There we go. So that is the house right there structurally. And now I'm going to fill this in with like whatever you want to use as your garage. It's like an open garage, but where you would store your car. I know this is Minecraft, but I use andesite. Just wanted to change it up a little bit from gravel, cobblestone, whatever. I really recommend the randomized blocks between gravel, stone, cobblestone, all that stuff. But I decided to go with something different today with andesite. There we go. Filled that in quickly. So there's the garage. And I believe we have a couple more things to do. We're going to fill in a little pool. You can make your pool however you want. I just make it like a big rectangle. I don't really know how many blocks I go. I actually forgot to fill in the floor, but we're going to go ahead and fill that in with quartz as well. Like this. What I do like about this house is it's like real, like it looks real, like kind of realistic modern on the, like where it like hangs over how it does. I really like that. I really like it whenever it's like on a cliff too, because it just looks like it's on the side of the cliff. It just, I don't know, I've always liked this design. I gotta get a grass block out there. There we go. So we're making this little pool. You can make the pool however you want. I'm making it a rectangle where it ends right before the house ends. Just right under the house. Just a little jacuzzi-like pool kind of thing. And we're going to do a border with quartz like that. There we go. So we're almost done here. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I would do on the very beginning. It's a little bit difficult because there's very little room to put a staircase. But I would just put a staircase right at the beginning, right when you walk in. The front part of it doesn't really represent anything. I guess it could be like a laundry room or something like that. Um, if you're not going to build it as a mountain house, I'd do it like that. So we just make a little staircase. It's a little funky, but it works. It gets the job done. So here it is, and you can build the staircase however you want, but that is how we do it right there. And I'll show you how the house is pretty small, but you could build a little interior in here. So there's the staircase. So now we're going to go down here and place a door. I actually forgot to do daylight settings and stuff. So I was like kind of like back in the day Minecraft where you had to go to sleep. And a little spruce door. So here is your completed house. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it up and subscribe if you are new. I'm trying to make videos yet again. So this is the whole entire house. I like the way it turned out. I like it a little bit better as a mountain house. If I were you, I would recommend trying to build it as a mountain house. But if you're really itching for me to make a tutorial for it as a mountain house, just hit the like button and let me know in the comment section. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, please hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next one.